If you were at Husky Stadium last night, then you just witnessed one of the best, if not the best, high school football game in Washington State history. Let me set the scene real quick. 4A state championship, undefeated Lake Stevens versus the defending champs Sumner, a rematch of the first game of the season in which Lake Stevens won on a last-second touchdown. They meet again, this time for the trophy, and it ends up going into overtime with a record-shattering performance from Oregon State commit Lance McGee. Lake Stevens strikes first. It's quarterback Blake Moser with the 3-yard rushing touchdown less than 2 minutes into the game. Sumner responds. Lance with his first touchdown of the night from 10 yards out, 7-7. Lake Stevens again. Blake to Max Cook, 20-yard touchdown, Vikings regain the lead. Minutes later, the Sumner O-line opens a gap for Lance and he's in with ease for the second time. Tie game. Next drive, 4th down attempt for Lake Stevens, no good. Sumner gets the ball back, and 2 plays into the drive, guess who? Yup, number 3 for Lance McGee, Spartans up 21-14, and Lance was just getting started. Within minutes, he was back in the end zone to give him 4 tutties in the first half while going over 200 yards on the night. 28-14 going into the break, and Sumner receives the ball to start the second half. But Lake Stevens goes for the onside kick, and they recover. Moments later, it's none other than Blake Moser making it look easy to get the Vikings back on the board. But can you guess what happened next? Yes, sir, it's Lance for the 5th time, breaking the 4A state championship record for most touchdowns and most yards in a game. Sumner 35, Lake 21. 3 plays later, Lamar Moser runs around everyone and eventually jets up the field for a 70-yard touchdown, cutting the lead back to 7. 4th quarter, Lake Stevens gets the ball back, and it's Blake again. His 5th total touchdown and 4th on the ground ties the game at 35 apiece. Fast forward, 6 seconds left in regulation. Sumner lines up for the game-winning field goal, but it's blocked, so we head to overtime. Lake Stevens gets the first shot in OT, but on 4th down, the Sumner defense stopped them at the 4-yard line. Spartans ball, and it was time for Lance McGoat to finish what he started. First play, he gets it down to the 1, and the very next play, he punches it in. Sumner goes back-to-back, and Lance finishes with 435 yards and 6 touchdowns. Someone needs to give this man another star.